Firefighters continue to battle the natural bridge fire. The fire has burned more than 100 acres and is 45% contained. Wildland firefighters are utilizing the skylift to get to that fire. Mike McMillan with the U.S. Forest Service said this is one of the most complex wildfires that he has been on in recent years. He captured this video as firefighters battled the natural bridge fire. All trails at the park are closed, but trails in the Red River Gorge are open.
Have to navigate very dense, thick fuels and cliffs, so they're not able to make a continuous control line. They have to go around the rim rock on trails and utilize the trails as control lines. We're trying to engage the fire as safely as possible, but the weather is not making that easy.
And David, the weather this week has been nice, but as you know, we all just saw there, it's also causing wildfires in our region. Normally, we see lots of rain and storms this time of year, you know, but why is it so incredibly dry right now?
Well, it has to do with our overall weather pattern, which has been very unique as of late. A lot of times we get those colder shots of air to come on in from the east, and when you look at this graphic behind us here, it is all thanks to the division between high and low pressure, and right in between we have this river of air here. That is the jet stream, and it separates that warmer and that colder air. It also is kind of the driving force. It's like a roadway for storm systems. So the more active weather will stay farther to our north, and when you're under high pressure, that means that you are typically going to be dealing with some quieter weather overall. And right now, yeah, you can see the storms further to our west and further to our north. And for us right now in Kentucky, we are dealing with those mainly dry conditions. And it's also the humidity levels. The moisture in the atmosphere is just lacking in general. Normally across the mid and deep south, we have a lot of humidity in the air no matter what time of year it is. But when you see these numbers, they're called the dew points. And basically what you need to know about this is that the lower this number is, the lower the moisture in the atmosphere. And you can actually see even all the way down into Florida, where it's often very humid. If you've ever been to Florida, you know how that is.
Just got back from Florida.
Yeah, the bigger moisture levels are actually into Texas and Oklahoma right now. Some of that's starting to come our way, but we've just been in a very, very dry weather pattern. And in terms of precipitation, yeah, we've just been without it.
Well, you can feel the dryness in the air when you walk outside. I mean, if you're a woman, you can feel that when you know, your hair, it's not, you know, the humidity is not affecting that. So is this going to be any indication of a drier summer coming in the, you know, coming months? No,
it actually doesn't appear so. And what we're looking at here, this area in green across Kentucky is indicating wetter than normal conditions expected for the summer season. That's from the Climate Prediction Center. They are a little bit smarter than me when it comes to the real long-term forecasting, but they seem to indicate, yeah, wetter than normal conditions. But that does not mean we will not go stretches of very dry conditions. But when it rains, when we get some of those wetter periods, they could be a little bit wetter than normal. So it's we've had some very interesting weather over the last several years here, and it's just Mother Nature kind of doing her thing.
Playing tricks on us as usual. Really well, thanks, David, for the insight. Well, as a result of this dry weather here in Warren County today and tomorrow, city officials have released a burning restriction. Now, what that means is county residents are to refrain from any outdoor burning, including lighting fireworks. Right now, this again is only for today, April 19th, and tomorrow, the 20th.